Hello, Alex aqui. Então, antes de começar esse episódio, eu quero dar algumas atualizações sobre o Inglês no Cru. Em 2020, nós vamos ter 12 challenges diferentes, ou seja, é um novo produto completamente diferente para vocês. A cada mês, a gente vai ter um challenge diferente um do outro, claro. Então, por exemplo, nós teremos challenges sobre como melhorar o seu vocabulário, como fazer good first impressions, como ter o inglês melhor e mais natural possível durante conversas com nativos de inglês. Eu estou muito animada e quero muito que você participe. Então, se você gosta de nós, se você gosta do nosso trabalho, se você gosta aqui do Inglês no Cru Rádio e quer ficar de uma vez por todas sério com o seu inglês, começando agora em 2020, vá lá no nosso site inglesnuecrupodcast. Now, on with the show! Bom, agora eu vou dar um recadinho sobre o nosso querido Cambly. O Cambly continua sendo nosso parceiro e você pode aproveitar e acessar o Cambly.com ou o aplicativo do Cambly. Vai ter professor disponível 24 horas por dia, todos os dias da semana. Então, se você estiver interessado em falar com algum professor da Irlanda, que aliás está virando um dos meus sotaques preferidos do mundo. Gente, o sotaque irlandês é o máximo, né? Quem dera eu poder entrar lá no Cambly e achar um professor ou uma professora irlandesa, seria o máximo conversar e descobrir um pouco mais sobre a cultura. Então, se você tá afim de fazer isso, assim como eu, vá lá no Cambly.com ou no aplicativo do Cambly e coloca o nosso código inglesnuecrupodcast. Dessa forma, você pode testar a plataforma de forma gratuita e ainda aproveitar todos os pacotes que eles têm, você pode fazer de acordo com a sua necessidade. Então, por exemplo, só tenho 15 minutos por dia. Tem lá pacote para isso. Só posso uma vez por semana, mas todas as semanas também tem isso. Posso 3 vezes por semana, meia hora por aula, também tem. Então, você faz de acordo com a sua necessidade e o quanto você pode pagar. Claro, né? Então é isso. Já dei meu recado, hein? Não se esqueçam de colocar o nosso código inglesnuecrupodcast lá em minutos grátis. É isso. Now, on with the show.
Hello. Hey, what's up, guys? It is Foster from Inglesnuecrupodcast. I hope you are doing well and staying safe during these crazy times. As always, I am here with
Alexia. Hello, everyone. How are you, Foster?
I am doing wonderfully. I cannot complain. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm great. I'm good. I'm okay.
Okay, cool. So yesterday on the show, probably yesterday, we don't know when this is going to be released because we are recording a variety of episodes in quarantine. Too much information. But on another episode, we talked about Alexia's love for plants and how you are focusing on gardening during quarantine to stay healthy and happy and safe and fulfilled. So today we get to talk about my new hobbies. Woo!
Yes, I wouldn't say new hobby. It's an old hobby, but a new thing inside the hobby.
Yeah, that is one way to describe it. So what are we going to talk about today, Alexia?
We are going to talk about banjo.
Yes. Do you know what a banjo is?
Is instrument.
Yes. So let's begin with the pronunciation. Banjo. Perfect. This is a great word to train your pronunciation in English. So Alexia, can you say how would you pronounce this word in Portuguese?
Banjo,
right? Banjo. In English, we say ban. Say that with me. Banjo. Yeah, and we really exaggerate that moving vowel, the O sound. So we're not saying banjo. We're saying banjo. Excellent. Yeah, so I am starting to play the banjo. I'm really excited about it. Alexia, what do you want to know?
First
Ask
of
me
all,
some questions.
I want to know the difference between banjo and a guitar, for example.
Wow.
Yeah, because I mean, I understand that, of course, I do understand that the sound is different, but why is that?
Okay, that's a great question. That's a big question. So let me ask you first, Alexia. What do you think is the difference, or maybe what are some of the differences between a banjo and a guitar?
The shape of it.
The shape is different, yes. So a banjo, you can imagine, it's a circle, and it looks almost like you have a tambourine or like a pandeiro,
Mm-hmm.
and it's heavier. Yeah, the shape is different.
The shape, and I think it doesn't have that hole in the middle of it
No, it
that a
does
guitar
not.
has.
So an acoustic
And
guitar has a hole in the center where the sounds, the vibrations are created. Banjo does not have that.
and I don't know about the amount of chords. I have no idea if it's the same or if it's different.
That's a great observation. So first, Alexia, when you say chords, I imagine you want to say cordless.
Oh,
Okay, we say strings.
strings.
Yes. Okay, that is a great observation. So most guitars have 6 strings. That is a normal guitar, classical or otherwise. And the banjo I am playing has 5 strings, so 1 string less. There are also 4-string banjos, but I believe the traditional, typical banjo is a 5-stringed instrument.
And when you say like the traditional one, is it like bluegrass ones?
Yeah, so the banjo is traditionally a bluegrass instrument. So I don't know exactly where it was created, but I imagine somewhere in North Carolina or Virginia, Kentucky. And for those of you who don't know, bluegrass is a genre of American music that is kind of a combination of country, folk, jazz, and it includes a lot of fun string instruments like the banjo, the mandolin, acoustic guitars, and it's super fun, and I love it.
Yeah. So why we're saying that, I was looking for where banjo was created, and I don't know if you did know that, but it was in Mexico by the slaves.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know
So
that.
it was in Mexico by the slaves, and it was adopted by some groups of music during the 19th
The
century.
19th century?
Yes.
Do you want to try that one more time?
19th century.
There we go.
Yeah, because I'm reading Portuguese and saying in English, so it's a very good exercise. And
Gotcha.
it's very, very used in folk music and bluegrass. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, great. Thank you for the in real-time internet research. So, yeah, that's pretty much the banjo. It's a 5-string instrument, very common in bluegrass and some other traditions in American music. And why am I starting to play banjo? The real reason is I just found this old banjo that's in one of our closets with all of my dad's old stuff. And that is actually how I began playing guitar. So, this is one of the things I love most about my father. He buys toys, he's bought a lot of instruments in the past, and then he just quits because he's lazy and he's not very patient with these things. In other things, he is not lazy at all and he's very ambitious. But with music, he tends to be a little bit lazier. So I found an old banjo. I took it to some guy that fixed it and makes it playable, and I'm learning how to play it.
That's awesome. You know that I love bluegrass music, and I love banjo sounds.
You love the sound of a banjo?
I love the sound of the banjo, and I'm really happy that you're doing that because I am getting lives just for myself.
Yes, private live streams.
Yes.
Yeah. So one of the real reasons I wanted to talk about this today, Alexia, is just starting a new instrument from scratch. Do you know what from scratch means?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from zero.
Do nada.
Exactly. I have never played the banjo. I don't know how it works. So I'm starting more or less from zero. I have experience with other instruments, but with banjo, nada, nothing. And it's just so fun to be a beginner, a complete beginner again. So I am literally doing like the most basic training, the most basic finger exercises, learning the new chords and how I should move my hands.
See, why did you say chords there?
Great observation.
Ha.
So strings are the individual strings, the chords. Okay. But we also have accordes, right? Which are a collection of notes that you play together. That is a chord.
Okay. It's tricky. It's very tricky.
It is a little bit tricky.
Because chord can be like your iPhone chord, right? O cabo do iPhone. Então.
Correct. Yeah. So another reason, the real reason, Alexia, why I am playing the banjo is probably my favorite artist nowadays, the tallest man on earth, also known as Christian Mattsson, a Swedish singer-songwriter who I absolutely adore. He is doing a live stream every Friday during quarantine, and he's playing a lot of banjo. And then I found a banjo, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. So in the last live stream, the tallest man on earth essentially was giving a banjo lesson. And someone asked, like, hey, I play guitar, and I'm interested in the banjo. What would you recommend? Like, how do I improve? And I was like, ooh, I want to know the secret. What is the secret? And it made me really happy because the answer is there is no secret. So he was like, hey, guys, when I start, I will just start playing two strings, like da, 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 just so my thumb and my fingers can be accustomed to that movement. He's like, then I will do that, the most simple thing, at least 10,000 times.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same as learning a new language. It's exactly the same as learning a new dance move. It's the same as learning how to, I don't know, do anything new. So there is no getaway.
Exactly. There is no shortcut.
Yes, there is no shortcut. I was trying to look for it inside my mind, but I think getaway worked, right?
Yeah, it works. Yeah, and I was just really impressed that, learning the banjo is the exact same thing as learning a new language. It's the exact same thing if one of our students asks, how can I improve my pronunciation? How can I speak with a perfect accent? My real answer is precisely the same thing. Like, okay, find an area of pronunciation that you want to improve. Let's say the TH sound, o som do TH. Practice that literally thousands of times. And eventually, with time, it becomes natural. And you can play and you can improvise and you can be spontaneous. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does. And it's the same as me learning how to take care of plants that I've never did. So
that I've never done before.
That I've never done before. You leave, you learn. You know, you learn. You know, you learn.
I believe you're trying to sing the Alanis Morissette song, which is you live, you learn, not you leave.
And you die, you learn. You die, you learn. É isso.
Okay, so at some point, I promised our employee, Felipe, that I would record a video playing the banjo. So I'm saying that live on the podcast. I will record a video of me learning the banjo. I will put it on the Instagrams.
Oh my God, I doubt it. Oh, I doubt it.
Challenge accepted.
Okay. because I really, really doubt it.
Check out our Instagram, @inglesnuecru, to see some beginning banjo magic.
Okie dokie. So, good luck with that, Foster. I'm really enjoying it. Seriously, I love banjo. I love, how do I say gaita again?
Gaita is the harmonica.
Yes, I love harmonica. I think that I love a lot all the bluegrass instruments. So
Yeah, folk instruments, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Awesome.
very interesting.
Okay, guys, I am going to go practice banjo now because it requires a lot of training and patience and practice. Do the same thing with your English. We will be back in your ears tomorrow.
Bye! Muito obrigada por ter escutado mais um episódio aqui do nosso Inglês no Cru Rádio. E eu queria falar que a cada mês nós temos um challenge novo. E onde é que você pode achar esse challenge? Vá lá no inglesnuecrupodcast. Aproveita e dá uma espiada em tudo que a gente está fazendo e de produtos novos, de preços super acessíveis e até coisas grátis que temos para vocês. Claro que quando a gente pensa em algum produto, a gente pensa em todos os níveis de pessoas, né, de inglês que a gente pode oferecer e alcançar. Então, se você é básico, intermediário ou avançado, pode fazer. Nós aqui abrimos os braços para todos nós, né? Porque eu me incluo nessa, e acolhemos todo mundo. Então é isso. Vá lá no inglesnuecrupodcast, aproveite e fique sabendo um pouquinho mais sobre a gente, tá bom? Te vejo no próximo episódio, hein? Bye!